Because you really have to ask yourself, how far down on your own to do list have you placed yourself? When was the last time you put taking care of yourself or do something just for fun at the top of your to do list? If your answer is a long time ago or I can't remember or even never, well, then you're not alone. And from this perspective, from the time we were children, many of us were taught not to be selfish and to think of others. We may have learned these lessons a little too well. Most of us spend all the hours of our day taking care of other people, completing to do lists, fulfilling obligations, and doing what we should do. Taking care of ourselves is always the last thing on the list, if it's even on the list at all. And sometimes when you put it on the list, we continue to make excuses as to why we could or should put it off for another day in order to do something for someone else. The truth is, this does not work. If you ignore your own needs long enough, you're likely to become drained, dissatisfied, exhausted, and even resentful. When you are not refilling your own personal tank, it becomes increasingly difficult to give to others. Without recharging, you won't have the energy to be at your best self at home or anywhere you go out in the world. A lesson that we all need to learn is how to put ourselves first. I've had so many people come to me with their tanks on E. I've come to me with my tank on E. While we may be searching for what's next in our lives or how to make a difference in the world, we often need to start with some self care. Only after refueling and recharging ourselves are we fully capable of creating the visions that we see for our future. Have you ever been on an airplane and before the plane takes off, the flight attendant tells you that in case of an emergency, put the oxygen mask on yourself first and then help others. In the event of an emergency on a plane, you must be both present and alive to assist and truly be of service to others. You must take care of yourself first. The same concept is true in all aspects of our own lives. If you want to be a happier person, a better spouse, a great parent, a better child to your parents, if you want to be a good employee, employer, manager, or friend, if you want to do what you're called to do, what your purpose is in life, whatever it is that you want to do with your life, begin with yourself. When you make choices that nourish you and fill you up, you're going to naturally be more generous with your time, energy, and resources. And you'll be more able to create life that you're going to love. This is called a healthy selfishness. If these ideas make sense to you, your next question may be, well, what do I do to take care of myself? There are lots of shoulds in the area of self care: exercise, healthy eating, meditation. The list can be very long depending on the type of person and personality that you have. All of these will be good for us. So the question often is where to start. I recommend a different approach to self care. To get the most impact and the best refueling from your self care time, do something that lights you up. Choose an activity that energizes, delights, soothes, or nurtures you. My lights on activity have included getting massages, singing karaoke, reading trashy magazines, having dinner with friends, practicing yoga, taking a 10-minute walk, and planning different activities to do with my family. The list is endless and different for each and every person. What is it for you? Take a moment to just visualize some things that you love to do. Perhaps those things you never make time to enjoy. Get these ideas out of your head and onto paper. Better yet, add some of these to the top of your yes list and then do some of them. Notice how your energy increases when you take a little bit of time to do something just for yourself, something that lights you up. So Go ahead, be selfish every now and then. Put yourself at the top of your to do list. A healthy selfishness just may be the best thing you can do for yourself, the people around you, and the world at large.